In the previous episode, we saw Hanuman entering Ravana's bedroom and he saw Ravana sleeping in his bed, and many of his wives were surrounding him. Near to his bed, he also found a separate couch with a beautiful lady called Mandodari sleeping, and she was Ravana's most favorite and loving queen. She shimmered like gold. Hanuman assumed that Mandodari was indeed Mata Sita and jumped with joy. Like a feisty monkey, he wagged his tail, clapped his hands, and climbed the pillars. Realizing that Mandodari could not be the grieving Sita, Hanuman resumed his search through Ravana's harem and drinking halls. He witnessed numerous women in compromised and intoxicated states. Although momentarily concerned that seeing such sights violated his brahmacharya, Hanuman resolved that his mind remained detached and pure. He concluded that duty required him to search for women among women with a clear conscience, and he moved on. Plagued by the fear of Sita's death and shame over his potential failure, Hanuman briefly succumbed to the despair but quickly rallied through self motivation. However, after a renewed but fruitless search of the city corners, he returned to the Pushpaka Vimana again. Unable to find Sita, Hanuman's mind raced with dark possibilities. Had Sita committed suicide or have been devoured by Ravana? Unwilling to return to Rama with a failure, Hanuman resolved to remain in Lanka and keep the hope alive. Suddenly, he spotted the Ashoka garden and he offered prayers. He prayed, Namostu Ramaya sa Lakshmanaya, Devye Chitasya Janakatmajaye, Namostu Rudrendra Yamani Lebhyo, Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhyaha. In this mantram, Hanuman bore down to Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Rudra, who is Lord Shiva, Yama, the god of death, fire god, as well as moon, sun, and Maruthas for help. And then Hanuman prepared himself to enter this unexplored area, Ashokavanam. Hanuman leaped into the Ashoka garden like an arrow, marveling the lush trees, golden pathways, and cascading waterfalls. His movements shook the trees, showering him in blossoms. Convinced that Sita would eventually visit the stream for water or bath, Hanuman climbed Shimshupa tree and hid amongst the leaves to await for her arrival. Amidst the dense foliage of Ashoka garden, near a towering temple and a Shimshupa tree, Hanuman spotted a woman surrounded by demonesses. Though she appeared gaunt, tearful, and clad in soiled robes, her features, that is, lotus eyes and moon like face, remained divine. Observing her aesthetic posture on a bare ground and her radiance, Hanuman confirmed that this is indeed Sita. He realized that a mutual thought of one another was the only force keeping both Rama and Sita alive. Overjoyed by the discovery, he praised Lord Rama. Hanuman became very emotional seeing the plight of Sita. He believed fate is truly unconquerable because Sita is worth more than all the three worlds combined, justifying Rama's destruction of demons like Vali and Khara for Sita's sake. He recalled Sita's noble birth from earth and King Janaka, her devotion in exchanging palace luxury for a forest life. Seeing her now unadorned, gaunt, and guarding her life solely in hope of Rama's return, he compared her to a lotus withered by winter snow. Overcome with empathy for her suffering, Hanuman sat against the tree in a deep sorrow. Hanuman observed Sita surrounded by a nightmare of ogresses, the guards with missing nose, single eyes, and animalistic features. Seeing Sita weeping amidst such terrifying company, Hanuman felt a deep sorrow for her plight. However, filled with gratitude towards Rama and Lakshmana for the success of his mission, he offered a silent prayer and remained hidden in the tree. At the dawn, Ravana awoke with an uncontrollable desire to see Sita. Adorned in magnificent jewels, he walked towards the Ashoka garden, followed by women consorts carrying royal insignia, lamps, and wine, all drawn to him by lust. Hanuman, struck by Ravana's blinding brilliance and majestic pride, concealed himself deeper behind the leaves as the demon king approached.